Welcome to the country, where we do country things, and on today's video we're going to kind of start documenting the process of our whitetail buck Bo here as he sheds out his velvet for 2021. So he's just really at the beginning stages of showing signs of ready to come out of his velvet. So we'll get down here with him and see if he'll cooperate a little bit, and I'll show you exactly what's going on and how this process starts. Buddy. Okay guys, so I'm going to try to show you exactly what's going on here and what the beginning stages of coming out of the velvet starts with. It's kind of a process, and it takes maybe 2 or 3 or 4 days really once it kind of gets started till the very end when they actually physically rub the velvet off. Let me see if I can get him over here. Hey dude. So if you look there on that G3 there, you can see where he's already kind of started rubbing the velvet out. There's several spots on here now that he's kind of started rubbing it on the fence or whatever he's trying to rub it on. I'm not really sure, but I know, man. He's going to start getting harder and harder to kind of deal with, and his attitude's going to start changing here pretty quickly once this velvet comes off. But what I wanted to show you, if I can, is this antler. Hey dude, look over here. So if you can look right here on this antler, look over here, dude. Look over here. You can see that spots of blood all over that antler, especially out there on the ends. You can see right there. Hey buddy. That's how the process starts. That's the very beginning stages of kind of knowing that these antlers are almost ready to come out of the velvet. Because you'll see that blood leaking through, these little spots of blood all over it where it's leaking through already. And that just tells me that the antlers are drying up. The blood flow is starting to kind of get less and less and less. And he's starting to get where he's ready to start rubbing this velvet off. There's this piece right there that I know I'm bothering you, ain't I? Let me see if I can just, I know he's not gonna let me do it. I know. So you can see right here, there's a good shot of it. You can see all that blood, all them spots where it's starting to come out of the velvet. Hey, do what you was doing. Down in here, you can see down in there. Right there, see all that blood and all that stuff. So that's the kind of the early stages of the beginning process. Once you see that happening, it's not going to be long till he's actually physically working to get that velvet off. So what I generally do when I see this is I'm going to get him a big branch to rub the velvet on, because I don't want him rubbing it in the fence, and I don't want him rubbing it on the building and that type of stuff. I want to actually give him something to rub his antlers on. So I have this T-post here that's driven in the ground right here, and what I'll do is I'll get a big branch that's got a bunch of smaller limbs and leaves and stuff on it, something that's green and alive, that's really able to move and kind of spring back and kind of fight against him. That's the kind of thing they like to do whenever they're coming out of their velvet, is actually rub on the branches of trees rather than like the trunk or something like that. That's more of something, if you see a rub on a trunk, that's something they've done when they was actually in hard horn, and not something they've done to get their velvet off. So it won't be long now, so he'll be hard horned. Probably the next day or two, I'll kind of start posting videos of this entire process as we go along. It might be something I do every day, something I do every other day. It just kind of depends on his progression and what it looks like. So I don't know if I mentioned, but today is August the 8th, and Bo here is starting to come out of his velvet. So it's going to be an interesting process to watch, and something I don't know that very many people has ever had the opportunity to actually see or catch on camera, but we're going to do our best to bring it to you guys right here. So appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.